Dogs will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And the Blue Devils will have first and 10 here. They'll run it to the left. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin in good field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Stockton. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Blue Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Strong game by this quarterback. But if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And there's the handoff. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Blue Devils will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
It's second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. The sure hands. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, caught over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, for a hitch route to be successful against man coverage, you need a lot of reps to get the quarterback and the receiver on the same page, just like this. Timing is the key on these, because if you're late, it's an easy pick for the corner.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. What a stiff arm to make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal.
Get set, get set.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they put 6 more on the board.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Remember last time, North Fort on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Looking from in deep down the left side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Duke. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Stockton. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Catch made on the out route. Using the stiff arm to gain space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up for the first down at the 41.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to chuck it again. And this pass is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He's got room to run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Blue Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it from the gun. First out and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And now the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there. Buck cranked up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion with a big tight end. Tackled, but first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On the ground, it's Frazier. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run. Also,
he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
But his coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Blue Devils have first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Takes the handoff. It's Moore. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Throwing off play action. With the catch, it's Bell. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. And he throws his third interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Blue Devils will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. That's a design quarterback keeper. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's King. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Blue Devils pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
It's now second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Ball is loose. They scramble for it. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
How about defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
With a 1st down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy's just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They'll run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then
can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Bulldogs come into the final minute of play and just looking to run the clock out. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to scramble. And he lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.